Hey, how's it going? It's Jason. I just wanted to come on here and talk about going through life, but alone, I guess you could say. I never thought that at this point in my life that I would be alone, and I found it kind of hard at times. And I think sometimes in the past I chose to just, instead of being alone, just find somebody. You find somebody just to fill that void, companionship, or you kind of look for hope in a person rather than in the Lord. But once I kind of started realizing, yeah, there would never be any true fulfillment in any person. It had to come from somewhere, and it's like, well, if everything I've read in Scripture is true about the Lord, it's got to be Him. And once I started surrendering to that, my life started changing. And it seems like it changes, just when I think I got a grasp on it. Like, oh, I really got it now. I realize the more I dig into seeking the Lord and reading the Word and praying and spending time in worship, I realized, man, I thought I knew, and I felt like I had to start all over again, because then I felt like I built on a whole new relationship with Him. I think Paul talks about, if you can be single, or if you can stay single, if you can stay by yourself, do that. It's probably better for you to do that anyway, so you can just focus purely on what the Lord has you to do, and no distractions or nothing. And I've never completely felt that, even since I was like a little kid, like an actual child. Had a weird, rough upbringing. Um, and I'll say this: I've been single, I've been married. I prefer to be married. It's not for everybody, I know, but it's what I feel the Lord has put in my heart to part of a desire. I don't know why I'm talking about this tonight, but I will say, for the first time in my semi-short life, instead of trying to go find someone just to have or to fill a void, I ran to the Lord, and I said, you know what, Lord? If it's your will, then it'll be done, but it's got to be in your timing. It's got to be your way, on your schedule. So, little by little, I stopped feeling so alone and lonely, and I was talking to my daughter tonight because I was trying to help her understand that just because maybe you might feel lonely at night, or in a, like when you're doing something, because you're like, oh, I'd like to have somebody to share this with. It won't always be like that. If the Lord did it for me, I told her, I said, he can absolutely do it for you. I mean, He can do it for anybody. If He could do it for me, it seems like. But be encouraged. Even talking to myself, when we wait upon the Lord, the Scripture says, "For those who wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They will mount up with wings as eagles. They will run and not be weary, and walk and not faint." Well, they will walk and not faint. So I rely on that Scripture. Seems like daily. So be encouraged in that. I'm kind of rambling a lot. I just have a lot on my mind. But that's what I got for tonight. So maybe I'll be a little bit more coherent tomorrow. All right, till then, see ya.